You don't need to find psychic. You don't need to find any other energy healer. You don't need to come to me. You can heal yourself. So it doesn't matter that it's a big thing or small thing from other people's point of view. For you, for that moment, the small little you, they are sad, they are disappointed, or they have a lot of emotion. This is such a free, powerful therapy that you can do for yourself. Treating your past as a little kid, before you tell them any like moral rule or whatever rationale thing, calm their emotion. You can also use this way to talk to your own organ. When you do mirror therapy, if you're tearing or even cry out loud and not able to continue, it's because you finally see yourself. Hello everyone, welcome to Growing Chit Chat. You are not alone. My name is Yuhan, I'm from Taiwan and now living in Sydney. As I share with you everyone, I launched my business Glow As You Are in December last year. The services I offer is energy healing, oracle card reading, and plants energy healing and communication. The first step you have to do, take off all your clothes. Well, you can have your panty on, but I encourage you to take off all your clothes and stand in front of the mirror. Affirmation is very helpful because originally, if my worrying about like a lot of expense, those kind of lacking energy is this high, the abundance is helping me to bring it to balance and slowly now bring it to like this. So I'm still keep doing it. Hopefully that one day I'll be like, just naturally think everything in an abundance way. So this is the self-affirmation way. This is very simple and easy. And the second way is the very, very beautiful way. You don't need to find psychic. You don't need to find any other energy healer. You don't need to come to me. You can heal yourself. The way is to talk to yourself by looking into your eyes in the mirror. In October last year, I've been diagnosed with glaucoma. I'm going to film a whole series about how I heal my glaucoma. But I just briefly mentioned about that. Usually when there's some disease with eyes, that means that there is something we don't want to see. At the spiritual level, the way I try to heal myself is I'm trying to look back and try to review, is there anything since I was a kid anything that I don't want to see? And I found that, I always suppress my own emotion until in 2024 September, that is the total different points that I start to prioritize myself. Before that, I always suppress my feeling. Like at work, I just prioritize other people's needs. When I was a kid, when I have a younger sister, and my sister always liked to cry. She cried easily, and my parents always say, if we took you guys out to have fun, one of you cry, we all go back home. And you know, my sister, there's one time that within 1 minute that we arrived the park, my sister cried and we all went back home. And as a kid, that my parents might say that, you are a good girl, you know, you are very easygoing, but it's actually not. I have a lot of disappointment, sadness, even anger in my heart. What can I say? And I think that's a starting point that I can remember that I suppress myself. And through the whole year that I grow up, a lot of things that I want to do. I remember in the uni, the graduation, I save a lot of money and I want to travel to Egypt at that time by myself as a graduation ceremony. My dad just tried to say, he didn't stop me, but now I look back, it's kind of persuasive that he don't want me to go. And as a good girl at that time, I just said, oh, okay, I don't go, you know. But even now, I think I feel very disappointed that I didn't go. But so I realized, oh my God, there's so many emotions that I suppress and don't want to see. That's why I am very short-sighted since I was a kid in primary school, and now I got glaucoma. I just suppress a lot of emotion. So I take off all my clothes again. So take off all my clothes and sit in front of mirror, either sit or stand, as long as that you can see your whole body. I start to say to myself, I combine this with the Hooponopono therapy, like thank you, sorry, please forgive me, I love you. I combine it together. I do it like different sessions. I say the youngest of my kindergarten myself, I say, thank you, Johan. Thank you for bear so much. I'm sorry that I let you bear so much. Please forgive me. I only discovered that you bear so much today. I love you, and now you have my back. You can be the kids that you want to be. You can have your disappointment now. You don't need to suppress yourself. Treating your past as a little kid. And the first thing is, before you tell them any like moral rule or whatever rationale thing, calm their emotion. Be that big person, get their back. Oh my God. And I want to cry because during that period, because I just now say the thing that to myself, I want to cry because you will feel yourself want to cry, and it's normal to cry because that's the yourself, whichever yourself at that point, the being hurted one finally been seen, and you are healing them. So for example, I can tell myself, thank you, Johan, planning so much, wanting to give myself a so different journey, and thank you for bear so much since then. I'm sorry I didn't aware that you bear so much disappointed at that time. Please forgive me. I did not aware that disappoints, how huge of disappointment that you are aware until this moment. And I love you. I'm always you. I'm creating the life we want now. So we'll be able to have the chance to do that dream. And I'm sorry that I did not aware and have your back at that time, and that yourself to bear such a disappointment for such a long time. And now, no worries, I have your back. You are not alone anymore. I love you. And you know, just this procedure keep repeat. The reason I have more bigger reaction for this one is because this is at this moment I'm recording this video is the moment that I think of that. Now I think of that, I actually have a lot of disappointments for so many years that I didn't heal myself, or that my emotion comes out. It doesn't matter whether other people think this is a big thing or small thing. For you, for that moment, at that time I was 22 years old. For the 20 years old Yuhan, this is a big disappointment. This is a big sad. And this is a big thing that she planned for so long and didn't realize, didn't prioritize what she wanted to do because she listened to her parents, the people surrounding them more, but this is actually the big thing that she wants to do. So it doesn't matter that it's a big thing or small thing from other people's point of view. For you, for that moment, the small little you, no matter how old they are, it's the small little you, right? They are sad, they are disappointed, or they have a lot of emotion. This is such a free, powerful therapy that you can do for yourself. Oh, I'm so glad that when I filmed this video that I healed this part, or at least I'm now aware of this, that I can spend a little bit more time. And the other thing that I would like to mention is very important is when you do this mirror therapy, especially second type, this kind of self-healing and self-talking, sometimes imagine that this is something that you might suppress it for so long. For example, that that Egypt trip is like almost, it's 10 years ago. So, and my kindergarten memory, that disappointment is like 20 or 25 years ago. So it's long time ago. So you will feel that whether you already release it or you might need to do it several times for that one. But you don't need to do it like in a consecutive day. You can do it recently and then a few weeks after, or at the moment that you think that you have time, just do it again. Your intuition or your gut feeling will let you know whether you need to do it again. I hope this can be very helpful for you, because I use this way to heal myself a lot. You can also use this way to talk to your own organ. So, for example, in the past, I'm always, as I mentioned, I didn't prioritize myself in the past. So, in the Asian culture, like, it just study to death, work to death, and I just didn't take care of my body, and especially my liver. So I do the healing with my own physical body, and specifically to my liver. I say to myself, Yuhan's body, Yuhan's liver, thank you for bearing me and fighting for so many pathogens for myself. And I'm so sorry I didn't stand by yourself. I didn't stand by your side. Instead, I work against you a lot of time, or that you just fighting alone. Please forgive me that until today, recently, I realized it. That's how much you love me and how much you're fighting for me. And I love you. From this moment on, I will always be with you. Please let me know freely whatever you need. I will do everything for you and stand by yourself. This is exactly how I talk to my body and my liver repeatedly. The reason I was still tearing is every time I say this, I tear even more in the past. When you do mirror therapy, if you're tearing or even cry out loud and not able to continue, it's because you finally see yourself. And it's such a big spiritual development progress. And this kind of spiritual development is happening in your real life, and it will be very helpful for your physical future and spiritual future as well. I always believe spiritual development is in our daily life. We learn all those knowledge and we apply back to our reality and create the reality and future life that we would like to do and we would like to create. Okay, this is the mirror therapy that I would love to share with you. If you have any question, please feel free to leave a comment below. Or if you are interested in energy healing services, I also put my website's link in the information section. Let me know if you have tried any mirror therapy. Share with everyone and me. I believe your sharing will benefit others as well. I will see you next time. Bye bye.